Hello, I have just spent a good half an hour working on making a card of the day. I had about a minute or so left of running through my sign here and all the available stuff, and I managed to kick my desk and pushed my computer down there on the shelf into the wall enough that I managed to knock the power cord out of it, and because my video was cut off, it didn't actually finish, so even though I could play it, it said 0 minutes. And this is another one of those little perks of Mercury retrograde, but I think it's an indication that I was either really fumbling the reading or the message wasn't supposed to go out. And instead of just leaving the cards out and reading the same reading, I shuffled them back in here to the Aquarian Tarot. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be using this deck now. The reading that I just did, or tried to do, was all about the sacral chakra and fire energy and how it can be felt in the physical body of the adult human, and what we're doing with that. But apparently the 17 or 18 minutes, or however, I don't even know how long I was going, but I mean, it all told about a half an hour of time between starting it and getting ready and having to plug in and restart my computer. Okay then, so I've got a pile here. Let's just see what these two more separate cards are. Two of Cups inverted. What's this energy? Venus in Cancer, but inverted. So I'm kind of not surprised to see that. We have a Cancer ruling the moon, which is new moon, so it's sort of like no moon. And the Three of Pentacles inverted. Now this is one of the cards that was sort of in the stack that I was flipping through in the reading that I just did, but now it's inverted. Maybe because I was holding the cards a different way. But this is, oh, okay. So Mars in Capricorn. So this is that Mars retrograde energy. But it also wants Venus to come with it. Hey, come with me down here into the basement. But we're not actually gonna work on the basement. I get this sort of the energy that I'm getting is like sexy times under the bleachers. What are these other cards here? Two of Rods. I did see that one, but it was inverted before. 10 of Rods inverted. King of Cups inverted. The Devil. Not surprised to see that. And then the Sun inverted. So we're dealing with moon energy. Potential lack of strength. Something being obscured. There's 3 planets in Capricorn right now, so again, I'm not surprised to see the Devil energy coming up. This breaks down to a 10. 19 breaks down to 10 plus 1, 16, which is today. Five and 10 is 15 and 2, that's 17 total, but that's not right. 13. 5 and 13 is 18, that's moon energy. King of Cups. Libra and Scorpio, 10 of Rods, Saturn and Sagittarius, 2 of Rods, Mars in Aries, which is actually retrograde right now, which is interesting that this is coming out. So what's this mean? Cups inverted. The reading I had before was all Pentacles, basically. But now the only thing I have is the 3 with the Devil. So I see 15, I see a 3 trying to divide it, I see a 10 here, I see a 10 here. So that would be a 5. Okay, here we go. These go together. So this king here is operating as a 5, a 14, breaking down to a 5 inverted. I'm not working on... No, still wrong. Still no. I'm not working on the foundations of my emotionals. Right? My basement is flooded. My hovercraft is full of eels. I'm tied to this ego of... I was going to say emotional something else, but when I went to talk, my head was like, emotional lack. I'm tied to emotional lack. My cathedral isn't as big as I want it to be. You can take that in the euphemism if you want, but I'm having a hard time manifesting in the material world because my emotional imbalance is restricting me. Sunshine, go away today. I don't feel much like dancing. The 10 here, I mean, this is in inverted judgment. And it's, when it's invert, it's less like closing the, it's, when judgment is upright, it's like closing the chapter, but inverted, it's like, I need to take another look at something, or I'm like struggling to finish clearing this karma, but this burden is over. It's inverted. We're putting down these 10 rods, and it's happening because we have the sun inverted, right? The new moon. It's time to set this stuff down. And we see with this idea of the number 5 being both 3 5s, 15, and then, I mean, technically 4 5s, right? 4 5s, 2 and 2, 4, times 5, 20. But it's breaking it down. It's saying these are the 10s. And here's a 5 and here's a 15 to illustrate the point that there's a pivot happening. We're shifting these energies. I need to make a choice. I'm going to look into my crystal ball. I don't have what I want because I haven't been making the choice to balance my emotions. And instead of having to get all the way to the 14 to the king, it's like, if you want to turn this 3 around, what you need to do is decide. Right? Are you going to stand over here holding your rod in one hand and wishing in the other, or are you going to go out and try to connect to somebody else? But in order to do that, you have to know what your cup is. And you kind of don't right now. You're like, is this water? It doesn't taste like I want it to. It's like if you're used to drinking absinthe or Serge soda, sort of flavored all to hell, right? When you stop drinking the Kool-Aid, there we go. Grapey grape. When you stop drinking the Kool-Aid, you're able to discern what's really in there. Okay? So, masculine energy, karmic resolution. Exploring their darkness, full new moon energy. And then emotional balance, because 14 is balance, but then what am I trying to say? 4, 7, 12. Libra is balance. And the new moon is in Libra. Now I'm seeing these two cards together. that go with the devil. When you add them together, you get 8. In some decks, 8 is justice. Thank you. In some decks, 8 is justice instead of 11. And for some reason, the energy of 8 is coming in. Maybe it's because it's half of the 16th. But today is a sort of tower moment. It's someone tore down my building in the middle of the night. I don't want to start all over again. And some of it, the energy too, is like an internal collapse, right? Because that's where the emotions are. Alright, so I don't want this to mess up my video again, so I'm gonna end it here. This is an extended card of the day reading. We've got Mars retrograde in Aries, masculine energies getting that ego showdown, that overhaul. We've got emotional issues here. There are sacral energy issues as well. And I'm apparently supposed to skip over that because I guess some people aren't able to hear that yet. So you can email me for a reading. I'll get you that list of stuff that I offer. It's also in the description box of my infomercial video, which is linked below here. You can donate, like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.